We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up NFLX stock. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side is a bullish green candle. It could be coming from an area of support or tagging an area of resistance. So we do have price action overall, higher highs, price action overall, lower lows, midpoint, also adding second level lows, also adding third level lows. So let's zoom in the price to see what's going on. Current price is sitting at 239.72. And if price work his way up further, we'll see it tag that SR line of price of 250.74. And if it breaks that area, it can head to that midpoint of that area, which would be 291.67. And if price work his way down from current price, it can tag that area of support where it's coming from of 217.10. And if it head down to that next following level, it can tag that area nearing 194.41. So let's zoom in and see what's going on. So price action, first off, is coming from an overall pattern. So let's say if this market works its way down further, we can see that market is coming from that single top up here. So we have a single top and the market broke through that midpoint. And now we're starting to see that retest. So it depends on how far this retest goes. If it breaks resistance and go up further, we'll see that market create that pattern. But if not, market just identify a break, a retest as it's currently at, and then work its way back down further. But if it's respected, it's coming from a pattern at that low. So let's talk about it. So price action is a pattern below that area. The colors is not matching with the direction, but coming down in red is the first leg, second leg, third leg, and we do have that fourth leg. So it's a W down there. Third last candle is a break. Second last candle to retest, and price action is the push. So it's trying to push out of a double bottom and a retest. Or that market can consolidate sideways. Walking down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, price action is identifying as a bullish green candle with a long wick down to that bottom of that candle. And now since we're on a weekly time frame, we can see that structure is forming for that double bottom and a retest. So let's talk about it. So we can see right below that we do have the overall first, second, third, fourth as we identified on the monthly time frame retest, and market's trying to push up out of there. So but if that market is rejected at this area here, it's coming from that double top, which will identify as a first, second, third, and we'll receive a pattern. If it's a bearish red candle, market's coming down from that double top. So the way we're going to dissect this area is that we can see that we do have a price action high, price action low. We throw a midpoint in that middle there. So as we walk down the time frame, we can see what the market is doing for that break, retest, and see how far this market is working its way up to see what's going on at that midpoint of the SR line that is breaking. Is it retesting, or is it creating enough momentum to push up further? Walking down to the daily time frame, price action on the daily time frame identifying that it's coming from an area of support. So what's happening is that the third last candle spiked up, lost momentum, price action came back down to retest and created some momentum with that bottom of that price action wick to push and break out. So as we walk down further, we'll definitely identify a break and retest, and we'll see that price action is side by side with the second last candle. So there's a bit of consolidation going on, but there's a 50-50 chance that market can work its way up further. Why? We do have the price action body above the previous body, and price action wick is not above the previous wick. So it's in between those areas and just dropped down just a little bit just now. So we'll see that market's going to do moving forward. Walking down to the 4-hour time frame, price action. Now we can clearly see that break and retest. So let's talk about it. So this is the break with the fourth to last candle. Second last candle came back to retest with some of the third to last candle, and then price action with the second last candle is pushing up, and we have another retest with price. So markets in that mid range of price action highs, price action lows, and we have the midpoint that is coming out of. So to see this market is going to push up further, coming out that price, you want to see price engulf the third to last candle and fourth to last candle, which will be at price of 241.52. If it breaks above that and closes out, we can see prices headed up to the next area, which will be the midpoint of the third to fourth to last candle and that resistance. So we'll head up to 245.14 before making it up to 250.54. Walking down to a 3-hour time frame. On a 3-hour time frame, price action bullish green candle coming from an area of support, so it's a pattern being formed for that incline W. Let's draw it out. First, second, third. So second last candle is a retest, and price action trying to push out of that. Price action did break the SR line, but also price action is engulfing the fourth to last candle market body, but still they haven't cleared that wick. So we may want to see that market clear that wick for that market to push up, but so far it's very dominant, just showing that it is breaking to push up further. But we're going to see what's really going on at that SR line that it did break. So we want to see if it's going to retest, or does it have enough momentum to push up further. On a 2-hour time frame, price action identifies as a bullish green candle, very small, so it could be identified as a retest or just a small candle that's could be creating some momentum. So we can still see that market's doing that overall first, second, third. Now is it going to push and break out? But price action is looking like a retest candle. Third to last candle, second last candle is a push. Price action is a retest. It can still create some momentum to push and break out. Walking down to a 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, price action, second last candles are both dojis in the market. One is smaller than the other. Also identify another pattern in that area. Let's talk about it. We are identifying price second, third last candle is tagging 3 pushes to that top. So third last candle spiked up. Second last candle is the retest. Price action trying to push and break out above the previous third to last candle and second last candle. Price action does have the engulfment to the second last candle, which could be pushing out. We definitely want to see price action clear and close above that third to last candle wick to fully break out that area. Same as the 45 minutes time frame, you want to see it clear these wicks towards that fourth to last candle. So it's reading the same thing on a 1-hour and 30-minute time frame, and even the 30-minute time frame as well. But some structures forming in that area. So price second, third, fourth, fifth last candle is in a bit of slight consolidation of that area. So as we walk down, we may see that pattern coming from that price action coming from that pattern, identifying the first, second, third, fourth, and markets pushing up from a W. So we may see a W as we walk down the time frame, and we can see that W formation, first, second, third, fourth is extra retest, and market pushed up. So on the 15-minute time frame, price action is a doji, bearish red, so it came back to retest. It's a long wick down to that bottom of price, so it's all what it's doing is tagging that area of that midpoint of that zone. So if it's respectable, receive a bullish green candle, come off that price action candle and push up further, and let this candle create that momentum and still push it out because it still is an active candle. 5-minute time frame is just retesting that second to last candle. So let's talk about it. Price break, retest, second to last candle pushed up, and price action just tagging and retesting that second to last candle, still hanging out that area resistance. As it being a doji, you want to see a candle engulf that doji to push that market up in that direction, unless we receive a bearish red candle. It's going to close out below that area and can head back to that midpoint of price up 239.19. Walking down to the 3-minute time frame, still reading the same thing as well, side by side with that consolidation, and same as the 1-minute time frame. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. NFLX start.